What's going on, Alexander here? Welcome back to Game 10 123. Today we are starting Popularities number 2, When the Burgers Attack. Now there's 3 games in this series. Their first one was I can't remember what the actual one was because I actually played it, but I didn't like it as much, so I didn't decide not to go and do it. And this is as big as I can get the screen. I tried going to full screen. That is an option, but it doesn't, like whatever I'm using, XSplit doesn't allow me to do that. So I have to go with the other option, which is Mint. And I do have it on mute right now, but we'll get to that in a second here because I don't know how the it's. So it will be unmuted here, but I've already done a full game. Well, almost a full game. I haven't completed all the characters and everything like that. And this may take several episodes to get into, but I do have a new game to go for it. And I'll go ahead for the characters and the same things. And it's in order of the game. And the objective here is get it done as fast as possible. So let me go ahead and get that. And I can choose either one of these guys. That doesn't matter. You can switch back into. I'm gonna go Retta because, and we'll go with gaming because that makes sense. Gaming 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and go for the intro. Free burger day. That is not a good idea. Oh, carpool. Everyone comes in. Uh-oh. Now there's 28 characters. I could technically use either one of them, but and since I can't go full screen here, this is as big as and this good, of course, is going to give you through all the things here. Luckily, in this is level 1. You can get for most of it, and every one of these is possible. I stopped the timer is obviously stopped right now. I can get either one of these guys. I'm going to try to get all of them in this first round for the first level. All the ones I can get. I can't get this one here, and I can't get the guy Glide because I don't have either one of those. Obviously, I can only get one characters. Sadly. There should be, so there's 5 of these, as you can see. Where you can actually look down here for each one of these if you go through the game, or what the actual thing is. Since you don't need anything, I can't get enough of all the coins though, so I'm gonna skip the coins. Spaces attack from the first time is what I'm doing. You can change that if you go to the game settings, I believe, in the actual game. You can go and change those if you want to. I don't realize, but okay. And to me, it's actually better to skip these because in case I somehow accidentally, I didn't do it. Accidentally run into someone. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You can't do that here. should be another one to get. And you have to, I want to try to do everything for the first level. We might get lucky sometimes and get like a few extra things. Honestly, this is the easiest level of all of them. I've completed this game before. I haven't completed all of the... And to be honest, there's there's another version of this game. Really, it's a different game. But it is, when the Sundays attack, that's the second one. And hopefully, at some point we get to that one. I'm actually working on that one right now. But I've completed the majority of the game. I have not played the entire thing yet. And you can see here he shows I haven't got all the things though, so we don't want to do that. And we can go this way. I can't make this any bigger. I can go with this guy. Now the question is, do I want this guy or do I want Priscilla? Thinking about this, that each of the characters have a different mechanic. She has a dog. Let's see. I'm gonna go with her for now. We'll probably play this over just a second time to go through it. We can't get for everything. And she doesn't have any special abilities. At least none that I know of. We got for 3 of them. And we got 3 of these and we got a new high score. That's not relevant. The problem with Priscilla, even though she's actually cute. Back to level 1. I can't get this one, but we can go in and complete this level as fast as possible. Priscilla, I'm gonna try to go through all these. Priscilla. Because Priscilla is actually very difficult to use. I've played this game before. I'm just going back and checking for it because I actually did a video for one of my videos recently. It was the last one of them. I did for Wizard 101. Restarts, and it didn't record half of it. It didn't record half the video, or majority of the video. I don't need the things now, so we can go ahead and go through this. Yeah. So I probably will do that. She's so funny. It's funny how all the little squeaky toys she uses, but it is a very inefficient character. We don't need to go for the burgers again. We already got them in the last one, but and the Sunday is the other one. That's when the Sunday's attacked. This way, we know it's not. About the coin. Actually, we can go and get all the coins here. In order to complete this level, he's got a headphone attack, which is a little better than this one. But in order to complete this game, you have to get all the characters. You don't have to get all the characters. You can technically go through it without having to do that. But unfortunately, he doesn't have any special abilities, so we move on to level 2. Because in level 1, you see I don't have a character that has that. There's 28 characters, and I could technically spend money on these, but that's really not relevant. Let's go back to number 2. Number 2, we will be trying to get the flowers. We can't get any of the other ones. I'm going to use Marty. Taylor. That's the other one. And I'm using all these on allpapasgames.com. That's where I'm going for all these. I'll link it below after the video is complete. What happened to the music? I'm not complaining because just okay. Just want to climb down ladders. I think I do need to go this way though, because I think they I don't have a problem. With that. And there are several abilities in this game. Glide is one. That's the only one I think that's one of the few that's in both of the games. I can't get all the servers, so I'm gonna skip all of them. Unless they're another way. There's glide, there's climb, or sorry, crawl, not climb. There's just a normal skill, which is what this version has. And there's a ton of different, there's a ton of different abilities. 3 to 5. Can't get this one. You need it's. Let's see. What are the other abilities in this game? You have just the normal characters, which are like this. I think this is a funny image. I'm not gonna try to get through that because obviously I can't do it. So we have crawl, which is like going through like tight spaces like that small area we saw before. Glide, which is just going across an area that's really long. Let's see what else there is. Oh, there's... In this version of the game, you have... You have ground pound, which is also in the other game. That's good for things like this. And that's required for rescue certain characters. It's always required to do certain other things. requires you to use crawl. There's double jump, which I think is in both games as well. That's jumping and then jumping again while you're in the air. You have... see, here's this guy. I think I don't see all of it, though. Should we bother trying to get that? There's that one. I don't see where the other one is. And whenever we go back, everything resets, so... But it's really cool the way all these, some of these characters work out, because they're pretty cool characters. There it is. Now they have all the coins, we'll go ahead and get back. In the other version of this game, they have dash, which is a pretty useful ability. It's going through blocks, similar to how we call it, to push. But I haven't. I lost life. It's not relevant. This guy has ground pound, which we'll probably use in the first level. I don't think we had all of it. They probably is actually not a very good character though, because the context of ground pound just is kind of weak for his attacks. Let's see. And you can feel free about changing controls also if you need these things going into this game. I just use these controls. We have ground pound. We can't use glide yet, but ground pound will allow us to get one of the characters. She doesn't have any abilities though, so she's kind of not really worth it. Trying to think about anything else. What else is in the game? As I said, there's plenty of Papa's games. They're all available on all Papa's games. I'll link it again below in the description. And you can go in full screen. What is about the... Go through this as quickly as possible here. As much as I can. Probably gonna get for the first 3 levels today, as he doesn't have the best abilities because he does have a long range attack, not really a close range. And it's not really, you can't really control that. I'll use ground pound here. Boom. And as I said, for favorite character I haven't unlocked yet. Probably won't get into this episode, but we might. I'm not really sure where. I don't remember what level it is. And this is the way you use a ground pound. You go to carry place like this, where I can go ahead and do that, but we're going to go like this, and ground pound. You'll press the down arrow for me. And you can, in most cases, you can just get back up there from at least this one you can. I don't know that you're able to do that in every level. More ground pounds. Here. And in the game, if you do happen to want to do more than one level, it doesn't always save. But if you do make it to a checkpoint, which are the little blue flags we had earlier, then you can use that. You can do that. You can use that one and go ahead and use a different character. I go back. And I played for this entire game at least once. Probably more than once. It just happened I was just... This is the first one I started streaming. And this game is not particularly difficult. It's not the easiest game. She doesn't have anything. She looks like she's gone to she's a waiter. And we got that one. Unfortunately, she has drumsticks, which is just a regular skill thing, which just means she's actually not really worth it. We shall go back here and use ground pound again. Probably going for 2 of them this time. Whether or not we get 2 of them or not. And there's a ton of Papa's games. Like you can see all over here, except this one's not one. Like listing all these, most of these games that are, if they say Papa's, they're all one of those. I actually like the Papa's Hot Dogs one. That's my favorite one of them because the way that some of the games you can do. I don't play much of them because they do take forever, and I'm not likely to ever stream them. I don't need this. I don't know why I went up there. If I'm going up. Try to skip any enemies that I will not skip the burgers because we do need to get the burgers, and there are still 11 of them total. So we only gone for 1. We need ground pound for those. Yeah, I'm kind of skipping the coins because there's not really reason. And to be honest, you can go through all of the things, all the coins if you want to. I just don't find them actually worth it in most scenarios. And actually, I'm gonna be honest, they're probably not worth it in any scenario because you don't need them. The characters are the same characters no matter what you do. Are like some of them cool? Yes, I would say some of them are cool. Do you need them? No. Did he just throw through the platform? Yeah, I'm skipping anyone that don't need to do it. And I think, I will say this, I do think this game is easier somewhat. Is it the easiest? No, I think some of the levels are actually pretty challenging. And this is, of course, a game that's kind of meant for a younger point. I don't even know what the actual age range is. Again, this is not really a hard game. If you want to do this, I'll link this game to the site to this game. Below in the thing, the I don't know what to call it, comments. I do think it's funny some of these enemies, like the little lettuce. They're called, I think they're called lettuce birds. I just need at least one of them, so should show up. We'll look at that in a little bit once I finish this level. We want to rescue the person, so we do need to get. I think we need to go this way for one of these. Was wrong. We do need to get. I think I gotta go to the end of this level, and then we will be clear to go ahead and do the other ones. We're not at the end of level yet, I don't believe, because I have to go through the entire level pretty much to get to the end of this. Because you do have to, if you want to get all the characters, all the achievements, like here's all he's done there. So I got all the non-Pacific character ones. So I go back. And there's a lot of different enemies. I do think I'm gonna let him just come down to me. Again, this guy's not the easiest to deal with, because he does have in context 6 lives. Maybe it's just 4. so he's at 4 lives. That's still a lot of lives. I gotta go up, I just died. And that is a problem. That can happen. If you go off the map, it will make you restart from the last checkpoint. Luckily, we did have a checkpoint. I'll have to look to see where our last checkpoint was. Because I think we actually need to do the entire thing again. I'm not 100% sure I can get back, so we still got it. We got 3 we have to do. Which is unfortunate if you do happen to get that, something like that. You do have to go back and do them again. But to get all the achievements, which I haven't even got all of them, I've got 81%. Got all the things now. Get back. You don't want to die again. The problem is it doesn't let you just reset twice. So like if you go to like well, where it said you have to, it allows you to go back to the last checkpoint that you did. Check that. But it doesn't let you just to go through it with a save. Do kind of have to be careful here because if you don't, you die and have to redo this level over again. We still have to go back though because that's not where the gap is. So I gotta be careful there because it does not save. I think it credits you for all the challenges you do, but it doesn't credit you for save points. So I have to go back to the last chance. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that. Oh. No. That's a really... Why you guys are here, I don't really know. And I don't believe she has me either. So... I don't think she has anything. Rescue Mandy. Woohoo! Challenge complete. And she has... a hairdryer. That's amazing. He has a hairdryer. Unfortunately, we can't use any of the other ones right now, so we're going to game level 3. We'll complete level 3. I'm going to go ahead and back real quickly to the badges. So there are a ton of these badges. And the last one, a couple of these aren't in there. You have to make it to certain things though, so wrong one. Here's all the baddies. I have the Leslurk. I defeated 12 of them so far. And it will let you know of all the things you have to get for that. And the best option, this is where my favorite character is. We can use this guy. Because ground pound allows us to get the one extra thing along a complete level, and she has glide. She's my favorite character though that we're rescuing here. Believe we can get ground pound. I don't believe there's any of the other ones here. We can't get double jump. Double jump is another one. Is this the one we actually have to fight the guy? The big guy? It's possible that this is the first boss level. That was kind of a stupid screen. Bird guy, which is not possible to get. It's pretty funny. As soon as these guys have 2 lives, and they're hilarious when you actually go ahead a certain way. Like that. You can slide down really quickly. And luckily the one that we're doing is not going to be level right now about to actually finish it, so we can actually go ahead and do them whenever we get them. Go that way. There's a check mark. You can see the little guy with a golden talent. That's our whole goal. And we'll probably do this level because I got my favorite character. And then we'll end it there. Maybe we'll do this another time. To rescue, if there's a rescue guy, you can't do it. Okay. So if it's a rescue, like the 1, 2, or 3, then you can't do it. Exactly level. And sometimes, like the first level, I think you just couldn't go back. As far as I could tell, you couldn't go back there. And again, I would have loved to go full screen here, but doesn't really work. And we'll have some really interesting enemies at some later point. There's gonna be creatures that I still haven't figured what they are. Radishes, I think, that climb ladders. There right now. Yeah, I'll show you the reason why I like Boomerang at level 1 again, because she's the favorite by far. It's not even close. I think you need glide for this one, right? Yeah. So I think you would go up here normally in order to get that one. To get the glide, you do this one, you go flying way over here to that platform there. And that would be how you get to the other characters. But you need 3 of them. Unfortunately, you can't do that with this guy. He's not. It would have been nice, I think, or really good for them if they had like a secret character you can unlock for certain things, which that has multiple abilities, but I have not yet found any of those. So that's not what I want to do. As far as I'm aware, you can only get the characters in, you only get 28 characters. And I've been through this entire game and completed this entire game. Now, I think we're already that. I haven't finished the game. I've finished the game. I haven't completed it yet, so I haven't got all the extra bonus things, whatever they call it. And maybe at some point I'll do one of these Papa's Villages games. But I'm probably going to avoid those for the moment because of the context that I've never played them before. I've played these before. And let me see here. I do need, there's some way to get ground pound there. Might have to go backwards. As I said, it'd be really cool for anyone who might have played this game before to have a character that has multiple things. I don't know. I'm thinking like glide and Ground pound would be nice. Glide and crawl would have been really nice. With two of the special abilities. Unfortunately, I don't think they didn't do that in either one of the games that I know of. Though there is something in here that we might get to at another level. You got little cucumbers, or dill pickles, if they're called. I mean, there are. They're just they're actually interesting enemies. They're just not. They're not really effective in those cases. And with this one, I think we have to have a crawl for this space. Remember correctly, in order to get this guy, who I believe also has glide, you have to crawl. Unfortunately, I don't have crawl. And there's Boomer. It's like I can't even jump it and I can't make it. Boomer's up here by far. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna do another level because Boomer does have glide as a new character ability, which, to be honest, in my opinion, doesn't make so much sense. But all 4 characters. 4 is a level where we have to deal with the boss, the mini boss, I guess is the correct term. We could get coins here, but I think coins just take a pretty long time. You could get that one here. We don't have the ability to do crawl. But I'm going to, and this allows you to go through it, probably end up, he has crawl, he has glide. I don't know what this guy has, but we'll do it here. I'm going to go ahead and quit this one here and go to my first character, which is Taz Boomer, and show you that this is what the map will look at the end. And I have completed this entire game pretty much. And if I went to a level, let's just say this one, these are all the characters. You can't get this character until you've defeated the boss. And these are every single character. So the abilities are normal, which is all these blue ones, ground pound, which is all of these, glide, wall bounce, so you can bounce off the wall pretty much. Push stuff, which is kind of weird to me. I feel like it would be better to put dash or something like that in there, but, which is another ability in the other game. Double jump, and then you have crawl. And at the end of the game, go to the boss, which is not what you have to rescue Papa. You can get Papa earlier in the other game, just not in this game. That is all I'm going to do for this stream. I will see you guys in the next video. I believe I will probably do a video. Let's see what the they were probably be a video on the 18th. I probably won't do one next week, but I will do one probably twice more this month, and we'll see where we go from there. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to keep your game on.